Once upon a time, in a kingdom where magic flowed through the air like a gentle breeze, there lived a tiny dragon named Ember. Ember was different from the other dragons. Instead of breathing fire, she breathed sparkling, colorful bubbles. The other dragons often teased her, saying she was too small and her bubbles were useless. One day, the peaceful kingdom was threatened by a dark, menacing shadow that covered the sky. It was a giant, fearsome dragon named Malakar, who had been banished from the kingdom many years ago. Malakar demanded all the kingdom's treasures and threatened to burn everything if they refused. The king and queen were in despair. They called for the bravest knights and the mightiest dragons, but none could defeat Malakar. Just when all hope seemed lost, Ember stepped forward. "I may be small, but I want to help," Ember said with determination. The king and queen were doubtful, but saw the courage in Ember's eyes. They decided to let her try. Ember flew towards the dark clouds where Malakar lurked. As she approached, Malakar laughed at the sight of the tiny dragon. "You think you can defeat me?" Malakar roared. Ember took a deep breath and released a stream of her magical bubbles. The bubbles floated towards Malakar, who tried to burst them with his fiery breath. But something amazing happened. Each time Malakar's fire touched a bubble, it turned into a beautiful burst of light, weakening his flames. Frustrated, Malakar roared and unleashed a powerful burst of fire. Ember bravely flew around, creating a protective shield of bubbles. The bubbles absorbed the fire, creating a dazzling display of colors. The people of the kingdom watched in awe as the bubbles continued to weaken Malakar's power. Seeing that Malakar was vulnerable, Ember gathered all her strength and created the biggest bubble she had ever made. It surrounded Malakar, trapping him inside. The giant dragon struggled, but the bubble was too strong. With a final roar, Malakar was lifted into the sky, far away from the kingdom, never to return. The kingdom erupted in cheers and applause. Ember had saved them all with her bravery and unique magic. The king and queen honored Ember with a grand celebration, and from that day on, everyone admired and respected her. Ember's courage taught the kingdom that even the smallest and seemingly weakest among them could achieve great things. And so Ember lived happily, always ready to use her magical bubbles to protect and bring joy to her friends and family. And they all lived happily ever after.